Hey guys, so I'm doing the pre-shuffle cards again. I honestly have no idea what I'm calling this because yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with what comes out in the pre-shuffle and then we'll figure out the title later. So with these pre-shuffled cards, let me finish shuffling these first. One more shuffle and then I'll set them aside and tell you guys about these cards. Okay, so two dynamics here again. Take what resonates for each person. We'll start off with this person here. Well, actually, let me start off with this person here. This card is blocking, what's blocking this connection. So with this person here, I'm getting a lot of chaos within. This person is toxic. This person is very, I'm the victim. This person is very unaware of how their actions and what they say affects other people around them. But in their head, they are very, I gotta do me. It's very, they think for themselves, they're very self-centered. But in their mind, they're thinking to themselves, well, I'm doing this for security. I'm doing this because it's the best way to do it. I'm doing this because I have to do it on my own. They go with the flow and they think that they are, you know, doing it in good standing. But they really don't think about anyone else other than themselves. So it comes off very toxic. It very much comes off as me, and not thinking about this other person here. This other person here, I feel like is very weighed down by this person. And I also feel that they very much care for this person because mana shrimps, they're constantly cleaning. When I think about mana shrimp, I think about constant cleaning. They're constantly nitpicking and trying to make things nice and neat and pretty, and you know, they're constantly working at something. Whereas a squid, you know, they float off into the distance. They do what they gotta do. They chill. They you know, float around, eat food, get money. Like that's what they do. And then mana wars, I mean, mana wars are really the exact same thing. Mana wars act with basically no brain. They act with basically no brain. There are a lot of behaviors that they display that cannot be explained. And I feel like the mana war is kind of just like, well, you know, I'm just gonna go wash up on this beach because I feel like it. And people walk up to it like, well, why are you doing this? And the mana war is like, I don't know, I'm just doing it because that's just what I naturally do. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm kind of a animal nerd, so I like to actually like really read up again on some of these animals because they tie in a lot to the personality of the human. And humans are also animals. Do not forget that. You are an animal, okay? So anyways, I digress. But this person here is constantly picking up the slack for this person because this person is very self-centered and very within their own selves and what they're doing and what they gotta do. This person is the strength, inner and outer, for this relationship, For some of you, I'm feeling that the toxicity of this relationship is being sugar-coated by you. You're sprinkling glitter on it, trying to make it look pretty instead of putting yourself first in the situation. This person thinks about themselves all the time, and all you do is think about this person. You don't think about yourself at all. This person could cuss you out, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, what did I do and how do I fix it? Not a good look. I'm gonna say that right now. Not a good look. You have to remember to stay strong within yourself, for yourself, not just for other people. Okay? And again, just like my last reading, this card has nothing to do with you. This card has to do with this person. And like I said, they're very self-centered. This person is constantly asking you for things. And you're like, sometimes you're like, I don't have it, but you have to come up with it. You have to come up with what this person needs at all times. This person is very demanding of you. This card is for this person here. Okay? I'm really feeling that this card is you guys, and this card is your person. But again, take how it resonates. Even though I really think that this card is you guys. That's what I'm feeling in this moment. But yeah, this person, like the card said, is very high maintenance. And you are doing everything that you can because you love this person so much and you don't want to give up on this person, that you're also building a thicker skin around yourself that is blocking you in a way from taking care of your own stuff. Try really hard not to curse. Yeah, but I also feel like this person could also have a past of being the fixer, but now they're in more of an era for themselves where they're like, no, I'm going to put myself first. But in doing so, they're hurting this person, which is crazy. I feel like, especially with this ebb and flow card, I feel like right now, at some point they were on the shore, and then after a while they was like, fuck it, I'm going to the water. You know, they want to be free. They want to be free. That's what's sticking out to me the most. They want to be free. They don't want to be held down by anything or anyone. It's time for them to be free. That's what they're feeling. Okay, so let's get more into this. Oh, Jesus. Burp. Ooh, okay. Reverse. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands reverse. Let me make sure this is in frame, because okay. Okay, we have the Page of Wands reverse. Two more. Ooh. We have the Two of Wands reverse, a lot of reversals. And then we have the Six of Wands. So I'm getting that there was some type of argument and disagreement. Let me pull some more cards, because I'm getting two opposite people here, like two opposite brained people. And there was an argument that changed the entire, wow, whoa, wow, 3 aces in a row. Huh. But if another ace pops out, I'm gonna scream. I am going to holler. That ain't never happened since I've been doing tarot. And the sun reverse. Okay. I'm still getting that there was some type of argument, and it came off as there was a disagreement on a decision that affected both of these people. One person was very cutthroat, which is probably this person, and this person was hurt, and it changed the entire dynamic of the relationship. This person came out feeling victorious in the argument. Again, not even thinking about what they did to this person or what they said to this person. Even though that person said what they said, it feels like it was out of love. It's just that they were very passionate when saying so, but they have no idea how devastating what they said to that person, this person here, and how much it affected them. This person always has to be right in every situation. They will sit there and emotionally manipulate however they can to make themselves right in the situation. And normally this person just lets them do it. Like you know that this person is emotionally manipulating you. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you catch it later. But this time, they went too far. This time, they had you sitting within yourself, thinking to yourself, like, wow, I can't believe this person said that. Is that how they really feel? Let me pull some more cards. That one, okay. Wow, the sun. Okay. I feel like this is coming off very strong, and there's like a tad bit of balance here because this is a very significant situation that had to happen. This is like one of those situations that's like a turning point for something else. Which, I mean, everything is a butterfly effect into something else. But this, yeah, something's coming after this. Justice. Okay. This, wow. Okay. So, so this argument that you had with this person finally made them see, even if it's just a little bit, the type of person that they have been being. Even if it's just a little bit. This person finally understands that how they've been treating you isn't the best. Like they know, like, oh man, did I actually say that? Did I really say that to that person? Because I didn't mean it. Yeah. I feel like they're reevaluating everything. They're reevaluating their entire perspective on how they are as a person. Because this person values you. And it took this argument for them to understand how much they value you and the relationship. Because at first they were completely in the dark within themselves. They had no idea that what they were saying within this argument and within past arguments, that what they were saying was hurting you. But you must have said something this time. This time you said, no, this is what you're doing to me, and this hurts. And this person finally flipped it in their head and started to understand that the way that they are acting is not reflective of their feelings for you. Very interesting. Is this person going to apologize? Hierophant reverse. King of Wands in reverse. I'm thinking no. Yeah. This person is not going to apologize. And it's only because they're very prideful. This person has been the way that they are for a very long time. We have Temperance in reverse on the back. This person is a very unbalanced person. Okay? They are not going to apologize. Even though they understand that they did some effed up stuff, they're not going to apologize. They're still going to try to twist it in their head and validate why they said what they said, just to nurse their pride. They can't give you emotion. That's why this King of Wands is in reverse. They can't give you emotion. It is not going to happen. Like, the only emotion they know how to give is toxic, is combative. They don't know how to properly express themselves in order to let you know, hey, I didn't mean to hurt you. In their head, they're like, I didn't say that to hurt you. It just came out. And the reason why it came out is because of X, Y, and Z. And you're also at fault for making me say it. And it's like, what? What do you, what? But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. That's just how this person is. Okay. I'm just going to do a few message cards just to do message cards, because why not? I want to get like some little charms too. Just to help with the dynamic of the cards. But that would probably take a little while. And I'm also trying not to let this reading go as long as the last reading, because I don't really have time right now. So let's see. Message cards from their person. You make my heart skip a beat. I get butterflies whenever we talk. So I feel like that's not so much of a romantic thing, but more of a, I don't know how to communicate, so I get nervous when I'm trying to effectively communicate with someone. It could also be romantic too. But for this reading, I'm not getting that. It's giving, I don't know how to apologize. I don't know how to express myself in a way that will effectively get through to you instead of it feeling toxic. This person doesn't know how to express themselves like that. They only know how to manipulate. They only know how to look you in the eye and find a reason as to why you're the person in the wrong and they're not wrong. That's all they know how to do. And that person probably has never received an apology before either. So if they've never been apologized to for for stuff that other people have done to them, then why should they apologize to anyone else? Honestly, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. To be honest, I think that that is very true. I feel like this person doesn't feel as though, if this is a relationship, a romantic relationship, I feel as though this person does not know how to have a healthy relationship. So they would rather not be in the relationship than to cause more hurt or more pain or more confusion within themselves. Because a relationship would be just too hard. It's easier for them to just go about themselves and do their own thing instead of having to worry about how do I become emotionally available for this person. Because this person here has been through some stuff. I can definitely feel that. To the point where they've kind of not necessarily given up, but more of, I don't care anymore. I'm going to do what I want and I'm going to say what I want. And I don't care what anybody else thinks or says. Because I've paid my dues. Now it's time for the dues to get paid to me. Ooh, that one flew. I wish things were different between us. I definitely think that that's an honest message as well. I feel like this person wishes that they were different, but they are who they are at this point, and it just is what it is. Or it could also be that they feel as though the conversation could have gone differently. Whatever argument it was that you guys had that switched this dynamic between the two of them. Maybe some more, please. All right. Okay. I'll make it up if you let me. I promise you that I'm going to be better. So at least they're trying. Like I said, they have figured out that they said some effed up stuff, and they are trying to figure out within themselves how they can fix it this time. But even still, I do not think, like I said, I do not think this person is going to come up with an apology. If they do apologize, it will be in a way of action, trying to do better. They're not going to verbally tell you, hey, I'm sorry for X, Y, and Z, but they are going to try to do better in how they speak to you and how they act towards you. How long would that last? I don't know, because this person has a lot of trauma. I can definitely feel the trauma off of this person. Most definitely. This person has a lot of trauma. Years of trauma since they were a child, most likely. So is that going to change overnight? No, but they're definitely going to try for you because they care about you. Maybe we're better off separated. I also feel like that is very honest in terms of, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. I feel like this person understands that they need to work on themselves before they can be in a relationship with this person. I'm trying not to say with you, but I really think that this card here is you guys. You will always have a place in my heart. Yeah, I feel like this person really cares about you. It's just that they don't know how to express themselves properly. They don't know how to express themselves properly. They have been hurt so much that all they know is hurt, and all that they can give back is hurt. Not to say that they're not a sweet person. They can be. But I feel like this person has been hurt so much that they can't even differentiate what's toxic and what's intentional. I suck at goodbyes, but this is only goodbye for now. So if you guys are already separated, I feel like this person is hoping. Interesting. I guess hoping is them trying to open up, but also hoping that even though you guys are separated, once they work on themselves, they can come back to you emotionally available for a relationship with you. And I want to say, this is a message from Spirit. If you have broken up with this person after this argument, know that even though that happened, it isn't the end. Sometimes things happen so that it's divine protection. I don't like the words divine protection or divine timing either, because they're very frustrating phrases. But know that the divine has separated you from this person because it had to happen in the moment. Is that a promise that they'll come back? No. Is that a promise that you will go back and they'll take you back? No. But it is to reassure you that for your greater good, you had to be separated from this person. And that's coming from, that's coming with love from the divine. They want you to know that they did this for your highest interest. Be patient and you will understand why this had to happen. Okay, and one more card for the collective from this person. What? Hello? Oh, is this it? Okay. Okay. I've been thinking about how I can fix things between us. Can y'all see that? I've been thinking about how I can fix things between us. Like I said, this person is at least trying. Okay? But even though, again, this is a message from divine. Even though this person is trying, do not expect anything from them. Okay? You work on you. You find peace within yourself while this person is trying to find peace within themselves. If you guys are already separated. If this is just an argument between you and another person, whether it's platonic or romantic, know that this person is trying to figure out how to fix it. Mind you, an apology would be the easiest thing to do. But for this person, they don't know how to apologize. So they're going to figure out a different way to fix it. Like I said, whether it be through action, or by giving you a gift, or giving you, or just trying to change in general. Is it going to happen overnight? No, but they are at least trying. Okay, that's it. I hope it didn't run as long as my last reading. I don't feel like I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. You guys have a good one. If you like this reading, go ahead and give me a like, comment. I love to hear, you know, what you guys are going through if you want to share. And subscribe if you enjoy my readings. And I will hopefully see you back next time.